Good morning, everyone. Let's get started. Looking at crude, so we had some reaction at the low volume area that we have been looking at already since the beginning of this week. And I had some buy zones marked that got took out, but we have new buy zones that were put in place after the reaction at this lower area. We rallied pretty much up to the upper ledge that was highlighted in the low volume node around 60.73 to 60.82 and stopped at the ZEL area from the market profile. I have identified a new sell area also with consolidation breakout block around 60.84. So a sell area from 60.81 to 60.94 as of yesterday's session, right above the low volume node, right underneath the ledge from the volume profile. So this looks to be an area of resistance, and since we made only a very, very small range considering to the previous days during today's overnight session, and we neither did test the previous RTH POC, nor did we take out a low or the high of the previous session, I would look for some volatility at least to come in when the regular trading hours are about to begin. So that's pretty much it. Only some updates on the market profile areas, but volume by price unchanged as for today. Let's look at gold. Gold, pretty similar scenario to crude oil. We were looking pretty bullish until about the RTH open and when the news of the rate decision came out. We sold off. We sold off from the low volume node at around 414 to 419 and balanced off at the bottom. Let me display the levels from the volume profile into the market profile. So we had some areas, so the low volume area at the bottom held up. So this is still our support. We have a buy zone with a consolidated POC at the bottom at 39.19 as of Tuesday's session. And as of today's session, we have a buy zone about 39.36 to 39.50, also with a consolidation POC. So this together with the volume ledge at 39.54 is the major support for gold to look for the upper distribution above the low volume node at 413. On the way up, I would be careful with around 4009 to 413. This looks like a sell zone, but I would not short it, but I would pay attention to it if I'm in a long position. That's it pretty much for yesterday's session and today's overnight. All the other levels unchanged. So let's look at S&P. S&P, we see that we're balancing off. Hold on, let me get my paint tool. S&P looks that we are balancing off in this area. So we have a ledge at 6907 to 6944, and it looks like that they are balancing off within previous days RTH session, currently within the value area as of yesterday's RTH session, also in the value areas of today's daily session. We took out the high of the RTH session but sold off, creating a sell zone at the top. And this is an area I would pay attention to if we come close to this area to see if there is a reaction. In case there is, this is the only area I would be selling, because we have a buy zone at the bottom that hold up during the FOMC news. We got a reaction here, and also we have a low volume node at around 6900 that I would pay attention to. So be careful with your shorts if you are at the lower area at around 6900. So be careful here with the shorts. Besides than that, we have nothing in particular I would mention. So looks balanced to me, and this is what the Nasdaq is confirming more or less, because we have on the Nasdaq, as you can clearly see, we are within yesterday's value area, within yesterday's daily value area. So value area on top on value area looks pretty much balanced, and need to pay attention to what's going to happen. Same sell zone as in the S&P we have at the top, previous RTH session high overlapping. So good confluence. I have a ledge at 26,301 to 26,153. It's pretty much the same what the S&P is doing. We bounced off at the FOMC in this high volume area where they accumulated some volume and impulsed up. So I had the ledge at the bottom here. So this is the areas I would pay attention to. Let me quickly overlap. So we have an imbalance on the footprint as a result of yesterday's news events. Right underneath or overlapping with the current Globex area, Globex low, sorry, we have the value ledge, volume by price ledge at the bottom, the Globex open right next to it. So this is a clear support area that occurs here. And at the top, I see only a small imbalance right above the ledge from the volume by price, right above the value area as of yesterday. And that's pretty much it. So the only short I would be taking into consideration would be at the highs here, while the longs are clearly here at the bottom. So I will look and see how the session evolves, as we are pretty much balanced and something needs to happen. So we had the Trump and Xi meeting this night. Let's wait if there will be some tweets coming out in the afternoon when Trump is back. So more to come today. We have some news right before the open from the European ECB, and also 15 minutes after the open. So pay attention to this, as well as Amazon, and who else is reporting? We have Apple reporting this afternoon after market close. So good luck today and take care.